Hi, friends. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight. This is being recorded live on Twitch for Tabletop Live Network event number 32. And what we've got on the docket today, it's a wonderful game, Overboss Duel. This is the two-player version. It's going to be coming out real soon from Brotherwise Games, who helped sponsor this video, and also our main sponsor for the TLN this time was Cephalofair. So I want to thank both of those companies for helping us do what we do here. Overboss Duel is the two-player version of the hit game Overboss. Now, we love Overboss. It's a tile-laying game set in the world of Boss Monster, and what you can see here, this is the shared board. Michelle and I would actually be sitting on opposite sides here. I'd be here, Michelle would be there. But for the sake of this playthrough, we're gonna set the board here so it's a little easier to see the action. Speaking of actions, what you're doing on your turn is selecting one pair of terrain and token to place anywhere on the board. Now, unlike Overboss, you don't have your own board. You're going to be doing a shared board. So Michelle and I, we can place tiles anywhere, and we may want to do that because certain tiles may mess with your opponents. And we'll talk about the tiles as we go along. I've been randomly chosen to go first, so I can take any one pair of these. And you'll notice Michelle's got her character here. I've got mine here. I'm Belladonna. Michelle is
King Croak.
King Croak. I believe both these characters in Overboss, they've been changed for Overboss Duel. But what's really neat is the tiles themselves. You can swap and play both of these for Overboss or Overboss Duel. You can mix and match. A couple of little minor tweaks for the Overboss Duel tiles, but for the most part, you'll be able to play with them. The bosses for Overboss Duel, though, however, you can only play these in Duel, not in the regular. So normally you'd have these flipped over, you won't show, but for the sakes of this playthrough, we're going to show you exactly what we're doing with our special abilities and whatnot. But first, I'm going to take my turn. I am going to take one of these tiles and place it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take an Icy Peak with this little monster here, or villain or minion. And the Icy Peak, when I place it, I'm going to place it anywhere on the board. And what I want is, at the end of the game, it's going to be worth 1 point. And if it is not bordering another Icy Peak, it's going to be worth an additional 2 points. And then what I can do is, oh, you know what? Maybe I should wait on this, because the ability, these have abilities, which is really neat. The ability here is when I place this, I can move another tile left and right as far as it'll go. So if I do this now, it really doesn't make any sense. There's nothing to move. So what I'll do instead, Michelle, is I'm going to take a road. Yeah. So I'm going to take a road. And the roads are worth 1 point, but then the player who has the longest road on their side of the board will score an additional 4 points. So this might be one that might be moving back and forth depending on how many Icy Peaks come out. So just like in the original game, I'm going to place a road wherever I want. I could place it here, but I don't want to help Michelle right off the bat. And then I take a monster that I have, place it right there. And that's the end of the turn. We refill like this, and there's a dungeon and a little water monster. I believe that's called the Roctopus or something like that. Or Roctomus or whatever. I forget the names for these. But the dungeon, this one works if you place it here. It doesn't give you anything ability-wise, but as long as you surround it with 4 different terrains, you'll get 1 point per different terrain, and it's worth 1 point by itself.
Okay. I think I am going to take this.
Okay.
What is this one called again?
That is the spawning pool.
The spawning pool.
Yeah, and the spawning pool, Michelle also gets like the little kraken monster or whatever it's called. Let me make sure it is called the spawning pool.
Okay, and what does this mean again?
The spawning pool, that means is when you place the spawning pool, you'll immediately take a random tile or token out of the bag to place in your layer. And it's worth 1 point for every monster type that you have in a row. Now, the rows, the way you're looking at it, folks, the rows go this way, but in the game, since we would be playing here and here, the row is actually here. So think of us doing a column, but it is actually a row in the real game.
Okay. So is this one that needs to be by water?
No, that
Okay.
is, it hasn't showed up yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna place it here, and I'm gonna get my little token.
Yep. So it's a freebie for Michelle. Goes into your layer.
Okay.
All right. By the way, when I place the road, it actually has an ability where once I place the road, I can switch 2 tokens. But there were no tokens on the board yet, so obviously that didn't go. Oh, another road. Ooh. Do I want that? I sort of want, I mean, I could get on that. But hey, I'm going to mess with Michelle a little bit here by taking the Icy Peak. So the Icy Peak, I place this here, and then I can take any tile, move it left or right or up and down until it hits either another tile or the edge of the board. So we're going to take this one. Whoop. Look at that.
Got nothing. I got nothing.
Uh-oh, here's an Icy Peak. You could do the same thing to me.
Okay, well, there's that. Okay, so this one I can move my tile up or down, left or right. And this one, you get a point, and then
Yep.
a point for things that don't match
Around it.
around it.
Yeah. So this one you place anywhere, even on my side if you want, and then that allows you to move any tile left or right or up and down until it hits the side of the board or another tile. So what I just did to yours, if you place this, say here, you can totally like swing that back there, or even take my road there. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see already, a lot different types of tiles in the games. We haven't even talked about the heroes yet. We'll talk about that in just a second. They come into play as well.
Well, you know, I'm just gonna have to do this.
Yep, Icy Peak.
I'm just gonna put my Icy Peak there, and I need to take this back.
So that goes all the way till it hits the edge. Boom, Michelle's gotten her tile back.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and then we have another spawning pool out with one of those monsters that goes on the hero spot. So I think, oh, you know what? This has this thing here. So you know what? I may have to do this where I'm going to grab this town. Now the town, what this does is, by the way, if you're watching this, folks, we're recording this live on Twitch. We've got our pugs, Meeple and Mookie. They're sort of getting a little, you know, starting to fight down here. So Meeple, Mookie, settle down.
Because she's eating and
he's messing with her.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take this tile. What that does is spawn a hero in this here, this town, and any other town. Now, there aren't any towns yet, so I'm not going to spawn any heroes. But what this does is I take this tile here. The way I could vanquish a hero, slay a hero, is if this would have matched. So if I would have had this token, for instance, I could have put it there, and I take this and put it in my lair because I'm slaying that. But instead, I have a crystal. What the crystal does, this doesn't go on any tile, just goes into my lair, because at the end of the game, I'm going to get one additional point for any of these spawning pool monsters, which I don't have any now, but Michelle does. By the way, speaking of monsters, as you line these up, Michelle's going to get a point because it matches her tile there. I don't have any matching yet, but you can score for bands where they're in a row or a column where they match.
Okay. So we need a big tile and I keep pulling coins.
Oh. Okay. So there is a sunken city. When you place one of these, you get to turn over a spire. Excuse me. We haven't gotten a spire yet. The spires allow you to move tiles diagonally, which is really cool. Hey, here's Mookie. Mookie, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh, he's trying to get going.
That's one of our pugs, folks. For those of you watching on YouTube, these two are characters. They love to join us whenever we stream, especially Mookie. But anyways, Mookie, it's your mama's turn. What's she gonna do?
What should I do, Mooks? What should I do?
So again, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 4x6 board. This is a shared board. Michelle and I can place tiles anywhere we want, but then at the end, you're only scoring for your half of the board. And there's some other scoring things, options we'll talk about as we get to them.
Yes, Mookie's trying to save the people from the sunken city.
Yeah, right there, Mook.
Okay, is that the one? Is that what Mama should get? Is that what you're saying? Is it this one?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the power on this, or the ability?
The ability, when you place it, if you have any spires in your layer that have been used, you get to recharge them.
Okay.
We haven't had any spires come up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The spires are really neat, folks. So those replace the portals in the original game. What the spires do is you'll have the spire, and anytime on your turn, start or end of your turn, you turn it over, and then you could move any tile on either side diagonally until it hits another tile or another border, edge of the board.
Okay, I need a road.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that there.
Okay, Michelle's placed a road. The effect is you may now switch the locations of 2 tokens anywhere on the shared board. You may do it.
Oh.
So let's, ooh, I see. So Michelle has this icy peak. The Yeti is over here.
Yes, that's what I was eyeballing.
Yep. So the Yeti is joining its natural habitat there. So that's going to be an extra point for Michelle at the end of the game. De nada. Okay. Ooh, dungeon. Hey, why don't we take a look at our special abilities? So I'm going to look at Belladonna first.
I didn't read mine.
Oh, yeah. Let's check them out. So Belladonna, once per game, I can replace up to 2 tokens on the board with tokens from my lair. So the only one I have is a crystal that doesn't go on the board. So that's not going to play yet. Then at the end of the game, I score an additional 5 points if I have more combined monster, mini-boss, and hero tokens in my lair than my opponent does.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see what King Croak does in Overboss Duel.
Okay, King Croak says you may destroy any tile and replace it with a dungeon from the market. Your opponents cannot move dungeons for the rest of the game.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is... Oh, there's 2 dungeons.
Yeah, so you could like destroy this or this and replace it with a dungeon.
Haha.
Nice.
Okay, and then and this is end game scoring, right?
Yep.
Score 1 point for each dungeon on the map at the end of the game.
Yeah, so that one's cool because, you know, we're talking about you only score for your side of the board. Well, sometimes there are things that break that rule. In this case, King Croak, Michelle scores for every dungeon on the board. There are none yet, but there are 2 in the market. Maybe they'll be coming in into play.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Mookie has turned his back on the dungeons.
Oh, you don't want that move.
I'm going to take this dungeon and place it here.
Okay. And dungeons are the one tile that do not accept tokens, so that just goes to your lair. But on a future turn, when you place something that needs a token, you may place that one instead.
Okay, so is there a way that I could get this one onto a tile at some point?
Yeah, so, actually the rule is right now, if there's a spot for either of those tokens to go, you have to place it.
Okay, so there actually is not.
Well, there is actually one here.
Oh.
If you notice, folks, Michelle has the monster that matches the town. She can slay this hero for a point. Would you like to slay the hero?
I would like to slay the hero.
My hero. And that just goes to Michelle. She's got a point for that. Now, what's interesting, though, I get a point because this is on my side of the board for now at the end of the game. Again, another icy peak may bring this to Michelle's side. We'll see. Okay. Now it's my turn. What am I going to do? Darn it. Darn it. Maybe I want... this one here, the spawning pool. Yeah, I'll take a spawning pool because put this one here. I'll put the spawning pool in here, and the Yeti goes here. But because I play spawning pool, I get a random free token for the bag. Okay.
The last comment on there.
Oh yeah. So again, folks, we're recording this live on Twitch, and one of our friends said, "My hero was the hero called Felicia." Hey, I got a mini boss for free, so cool.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, another road.
Take me home, country roads, to the place. Oh wait, okay, so.
Spire.
This is the first side,
used
right?
side.
Oh, that's the used side.
Yep.
Okay, that's the unused.
Yep.
Okay.
So as we see here, the Spire, folks. This has replaced portals from the original game. When you take this, it doesn't go on the board. It goes in your lair. And then from that point on, anytime you want to use it, you can turn it over. And any tile on the board, you get to move diagonally until it hits the edge of the board or another tile. Okay, back to Michelle.
I want it to connect to my road. Okay.
So the thing for the road, when you place it, you're going to be able to switch tokens.
Okay, so, but this is a spire, so
that just goes into your lair.
Yeah.
And now you do get the ability, you can switch any 2 tokens if you would like.
Oh.
Trying to see, do you have any? Oh, you do have a matching.
Yeah.
This one, go there. So you
Yeah, I want to do that.
yeah. So again, that always gives you extra points.
So I was thinking I want to try to get a band there,
Oh yeah, that's right.
no, I want to
Okay.
keep that
Keep the
'cause,
match.
yeah,
Yeah.
we don't seem to pop up too often.
Oh, another road. So maybe I need to get in the road action here. Let's see.
Oops. Is this a prototype or the actual retail?
This is early production. No, this is actual retail. Yeah. So this is what it's going to look like, folks. It's very similar to the Overboss game. Yeah, the same quality, fun little graphics, and you know what? I want that road. I need to put a mini boss on here as well. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, this is interesting. Do I do this? So I could connect our roads, and neither we would both get the same amount of points. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight over this, I think. No, actually, no. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go this way. Here. Okay. So this is another crystal, so I'm gonna get points for any sunken city monsters. Now I do have a mini boss. I need to place this because it hasn't been placed. So I'll place it here, and then because I placed a road, I can switch any 2 tokens I want. I'm definitely gonna switch this one over here. You got a mini boss. And actually, you also have a mini boss, Michelle, up here. So this one needs to go on a tile that can take it. And the only tile available is this guy.
Gracias.
Then oh,
I
Icy
think.
Peak.
Okay. So my icy peak allows me to move things.
Yeah, you place an Icy Peak, and then any other tile goes up or down, left or right, until it hits another tile or the edge of the board.
Okay, so icy peak is gonna go here.
Yep. So Icy Peak, it's worth 1 point. As long as it's not bordering another Icy Peak, you'll get another 2 points. And when you place the Icy Peak, this is where Michelle can take any tile on the board, move it left or right, up or down until it hits another tile or the edge of the board. And yeah, there was the road.
This one is gonna be here.
Ah, messing me up. So if the game ended here, Michelle would get the extra points because she has 2 connected to 1. Now, we should mention this shared board here. This is it for Overboss Duel. You cannot add other boards. This is it right here. This is the size of the board. Okay. Ooh, the hero. Ooh. Do I want to do that? I think I do. So these towns are worth 2 points, and they're going to mess things up as well, which I think is hilarious.
It's hilarious if it's not messing you up.
Yeah, it's hilarious when it messes other people up. But I do want the 2 points. So why don't I go here? No. Oh, I can't do that there. So, oh man, it's just gonna mess me up, honestly. Because when you have to spawn heroes, if there's already a hero there, well, actually no, it would destroy this one. I would have to, if I put this here, there's nothing on the dungeon. You know, I would basically put a hero here and destroy my own thing, which is no fun. So maybe Michelle will do that next turn. Boo earns. Let's see, sunken cities. I'm gonna do this when you place so what's the one for the point when you place a spawn pool? Okay. So the spawning pool at the end of the game in its row, and the way we're looking, it's column. As long as there's a bunch of different ones, they're gonna get 1 point for different types. So I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna go with a spawn here. And is this spawn? No, this is a sunken city. Oh man. Yeah. I'm gonna go here. So when I place it, this one I'm going to be able to turn over my spire, but I have none. But I do place this monster here, and this really helps me out. I have 3 of the same here for a band, and I have 4 different ones here to score for the sunken city. All right, next tile out is a nut. Wow, there's a lot of spawning pools this game. Again, this is a huge stack that you just randomize every game. You never know what's coming out. And it's back to Michelle.
Okay. I actually think I want to take this dungeon here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one of my, or that is my
Oh, okay.
objective
This one here?
Yeah.
So, but what you do is destroy another tile and then place that dungeon from here.
Oh,
So you get to mess with me.
okay. So how do I destroy another tile?
You just pick one anywhere on the board. Obviously, it's probably going to be on my side, and just take it off the board and then place. Does it say place the dungeon there?
You may destroy any tile and replace it with a dungeon from the market.
Okay. So yeah, it would have to replace some. So if you take it off from my side, it's going to go to the dungeon stays with me. So.
But I still score at the end
Yeah.
for any dungeon.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what side it's on.
True. And and if you do destroy one of these, like, it'll mess with my band. So my band of 3, actually, so bands of 3 are worth 5 points right here. So you knock it down to 2, it's only worth 2 points. So yeah.
Well, I want to destroy this tile.
Oh man. Okay. Boom. Gone.
Okay. Oops. Okay, so this goes in my lair.
Yep. Now, are there any spots open? Nope. So yeah.
Okay.
Wow, nice ability. So that's the one time Michelle can do that, and then now I cannot move dungeons. No matter what power I have, I cannot do that. But Michelle will score at the end. Ooh, sunken pool. I mean, sunken city. That's the one where I would like to turn over expire. No, I'm trying to get this guy. Ooh, can I move? Oh no, I can't move that dungeon. Darn it, that dungeon really messed me up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, right. But what I can do is I can put a mini boss here.
Oh my goodness.
Meep meep. Yeah, I'm gonna put this sunken pool here.
These babies need their own little chairs.
Okay, that goes there. I know.
Need your own chair.
Because I get, you know what? No, maybe I want. Ooh, look at this. I get a point. No, this is another. Man, all the crystals have come out this game. Now, you know, I'm going to go with this, because that'll give me that. And then this comes out. Another sunken city. And grab this. I know you got your hands full with the pugs. So.
Uh-huh.
And it's another spire. So again, at any point you may use that spire to move a tile diagonally if you'd like.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
I don't know that I want to do that. It is my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have worn shorts. She's scratching at my
Oh no.
leg.
Meeple, come here. Meep meep. Come here, Meeps. Not you, Mookie.
I am going to take this one and put it here.
Okay. Cool. Mini boss. And another spawning pool.
Ouch.
Okay. And
Well, this is
hero.
the whole production just to turn around.
I know. Ooh. Huh. This is interesting. What I'm going to do to mess with stuff here.
Nothing. You're not messing with anything.
I've got to do it. Oh, but then it helps you too. Oh, this is so weird. That's such a tough decision. I got to do it. So I'm going to go here. I'll place it on Michelle's side. Look at that. And it's going to spawn. So I'm spawning a hero. First, it's going to spawn in this one here. You spawn all of the towns. So unfortunately, this one's going to kill off this one. And then there's one that spawns here. Now I can place this on this. No, I can't because it doesn't match. It's not going to kill it. I have to have this one that matches the little town there. So this one is going to go. There's no other open spot, so it's going to my lair. Hey, Mookie. Wow. Oh, we got all kinds of sunken cities now. Okay.
He wants to play too.
Yep.
Want
Want to play, Mooks? Okay. And it's back to Michelle.
So if I use the Aspire power, do I do that before I pick a tile?
Your choice, either before or after.
And that's the diagonal movement.
Yeah, any tile on board, my side or your side. Shout out to Starbuck. Thank you so much for the resub. Says you're both awesome.
Oh, that's
Thank
so
you,
nice.
Starbuck. So kind of you.
Hey, there's Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Oh.
Love you, Crystal. Thank you.
Okay. Well, do I want to take Aspire power?
Yeah, it's starting to get crowded on the board too.
It is.
But there are maybe, I don't know if something can help you or not.
Okay, let's analyze this.
Yeah. Again, you take the spire, it's going to go diagonal until it hits either the edge of the board or another tile.
So would that help me
Yep.
if I did that?
I believe it might.
I don't really? How would it?
Basically, you put on your side of the board, now you're going to get 3 points. It's 1 point by itself, and an additional 2. Yeah.
Oh, and look, yes.
Right?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. So now you turn over the spire that's been used, and then now you take your regular turn. You will take a tile.
Okay. Okay, these are, what are these called?
Sunken Cities.
The Sunken Cities.
Yeah, you place that, and you get to turn over your spire to use it on a future turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do, oh, no, no.
And what's cool, the Sunken Cities, this is the one that if it's close to water, next to water, that's when you get points equal to the number of spires and crystals you have in your layer. So right now, this one here is worth 2 points, so I have 2 of those.
So we should do this because it's a crystal.
Nice,
right?
nice.
Okay, and I want to put that,
yeah, near water.
Above that one.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. And your crystal goes to your layer. Okay. Now, what's cool about this, Michelle has an extra monster in her layer. You have to place that monster.
Oh, gee, where should I put it?
I guess the one where it matches. Well done. Nice, Michelle. Okay. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Who shuffled these? Okay. Come on. Give me something good. Okay. This one here. I do not have a spire. But I do want to get some points. So what can I do? I can do this. I'm going to do this here. Yeah. This one here. I do have this extra token, but I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to place this water, the bubbles there, because I'm going to get points for the bubble monsters. Oh,
Is
finally.
that what they're called? Bubble monsters?
They are now. Not an official term, but in my heart, they are. I've got a dungeon out here, which, yeah, Michelle gets 1 point per.
Okay. So I can put this wherever.
On my side, your side, yeah.
Yeah. So
And again, if it's on my side, I score it, but you get a point anyways because it's King Croak.
well, let me just think about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would get a point if none of these, like the what is it called?
Terrain tiles.
If the terrain tiles are not matching.
Correct. Yeah, 1 point for a different one.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
Mookie. What's up, buddy? Michelle's giving me a point. But she's also going to get a point because of King Croak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, next one out is a spawning pool. So this is one, spawning pool, again, you're going to get points based on the columns in our view, but the actual view is rows. But I do want this or this. Ooh, I'm going to take this one because I want to go here. And I'm going to place this token here so I can vanquish this hero. Slay it. Hey, Meeple! And then this one has to go here. Okay, and that's my turn. Hey, there is a road. Oh, man. I wanted that road.
Whoa. Mama wants the road.
And it is a water monster.
Okay. What I want that road.
Yep. So Michelle's definitely gonna win the. Well, we'll see. Probably gonna win the chain. Chain. Okay. Oh man, another sunken city. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Oh no, spawning pool. I forgot to do. I'm supposed to take a random token into my hand or my lair. Okay. That was from previous. Man, did we do that? I don't know if I've been doing that. Shoot. So yeah, anytime you lay down a spawning pool, folks, you get a random token from the bag. So now,
I think I did it once.
yeah,
For mine.
you probably.
And I don't think I did it.
There's 1 here, 2 there. I've got 1, 2, 3. I know I did it at least once, and just right now, so I probably missed one. That's okay. At least you all know how to play. We obviously don't.
Well, there's a lot of like moving parts.
It is, yeah. It's really neat.
And you kind of like try to have. I don't like. I think I have one strategy, you know, to get points, and then the tiles are just not in my favor.
Yeah,
so I gotta switch.
That's such a valid point, right? You got to be able to be flexible in your plans.
Pivot. You gotta pivot, just like the pandemic.
Just like in Friends. Pivot.
I went to the pandemic. You went to Friends.
Okay. So I could take, if I take the spawning pool, that's where I get an extra one. But if I put down the sunken city, oh no, that's the one where I turn. Ooh, this one gives me inspire though. Could I? Ooh, do I do that? No, that doesn't help me. Oh man, maybe I should do this. So I'm gonna place the sunken city.
Hey, Mookie. Hey, Mookie. What should Daddy do?
No. If I do the spawning pool, I get that other random token, I think. Okay, so I'm going to do another spawning pool here. Okay. It's got the Yeti. And I take a random one. So where are these monsters going to go? I've got this here. So I could do, yeah. If I do this here, then I have 3 different ones. That's going to help my spawning pool scoring. I have 2 others. There are no other spots. So even when you have your extra monsters and layers, that's going to go. It has to go anywhere. There are open tiles, but those are dungeons, and you cannot put tokens there. Oh, Icy Peak.
Icy Peak.
With a monster.
Well, that's not what I wanted. I had things in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I could put that on your side.
The Icy Peak.
Yeah.
The Icy Peak, when you place it, the effect is you may move any other tile in a straight line, not diagonally.
In a straight line.
Yeah, so.
Hey, Mooks, would that help us? Let's check out this board layout.
Yeah, it's pretty filled up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to help us. So what should we do? You can tell me?
Michelle's got the secret pug.
Okay, he's telling me.
Secrets from pugs for playing games.
Okay. He says, Mama, it's not much of a choice right here. So this has to go near water.
Yes. In order for it to score, you want it on edge of water. So yeah, basically these are pretty.
Okay, but if it's not near the water's edge,
nothing.
But like, what if I put this in that spot, in my only open spot?
Yeah.
With this little tile.
Yeah, the monster still scores.
Okay.
So you'll have a band of 2 right there.
Okay, well that's the only thing I can do right now. So
okay,
that's what I will do.
Cool.
Thanks, Smokey.
Okay, so Michelle goes there. We refill. Wow, man, Sunken City is just weird draw. I thought I shuffled. Ooh, that matches though. Oh man, what do I do though? I could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna take. Actually, maybe I'll take Icy Peak. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Icy Peak. And I'm going to put the Yeti there so that matches. And then there's no... And then the Icy Peak, when I place... I may move a tile diagonally. I don't know if that's going to help me or not. Maybe I could move this one here so I can score 1, 2, 3. Nah. No, I'm good. I don't think. I mean, I could move the road, take Michelle's road there, but honestly, the road that's not going to help me. So we'll leave that space open. That way, Michelle has to go put on my side, unless she uses her spire. No, did she recharge her spire? What was the last thing you did? You did the Sunken City, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to recharge your spire. And this one is a spawning pool. So this one's going on my side, one of these tiles, unless you use that spire to do a tile diagonally. And right now, the only one that could move diagonally is this one here. So you'd lose the road, but then you'd be able to place one of these here.
Well, then I could do a band of monsters.
Yeah.
I think that's my only option at this point.
Yeah. What's your monsters look like? Yeah.
Because then I would have to take this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Nice call. So Michelle moves this with her spire. Let's extinguish that. This is gone here. And then her final move. Which one was it? This one?
Peace.
Sunken Pool. Or Sunken City. With a matching monster there. Sunken City. You may turn this one back over. And that's the game. We have filled up the board. The game is over. Let's go to scoring now. And get our handy dandy score sheet here. We'll go.
Mookie's very interested.
Hey, Mookie, what's up? Terrain 1, we'll start with the Icy Peaks. So Icy Peaks, now we're scoring on our side of the board. These are worth 1 point, but an additional 2 points if they're all by themselves, not bordering another Icy Peak. So that's true in my case. I get 3 points. Okay. Oh my gosh, you got 3 of them?
Yep.
9 points, nice. Next one, let's do the pool, Sunken Cities. Okay, that's these. These are worth no points, but if they're next to water, now you're going to take your crystals and spires. That's how many points it's worth. So I've got 2 crystals, no spires. So I've got 2 points here, 2 points here for a total of 4 points.
Okay, so I only have 1 near the water.
So that's,
but you have 1 crystal and 1 spire.
So 2 points for Michelle. Okay, let's move on to roads.
Okay, moves.
Roads are worth 1 point by themselves, and then if you have more than your opponent, you get an additional 4. So I have 1 road, 2 roads. That's 2, and they're by themselves. So the longest chain I have is 1. Michelle has 1, 2 roads, so that's 2 points. But she has a chain of 2, which is more than me, so she gets an additional 4. That's 6 points for Michelle. Nice. Let's move on to the spawning pools. Spawning pools. Now, it says for rows, and again, if we're playing side to side here, I would be on this side, Michelle here. So the rows are going this way. On the camera, you're viewing the columns. So what that is you look at the row or column for the spawning pool, and for each different type of monster, not counting heroes or mini bosses, is 1 point. So I've got here, I've got a Yeti, I've got this monster here, 1, 2, 3 different types for 3 points. Okay. This pool is 1, 2, 3. And this pool is also 1, 2, 3 for 6. And this pool here is that's a mini boss, so it doesn't count. I got 1, 2, and 3 different types, so that is 3. So I've got another 3, so that is 6, 9, 12 points total for my pools. Let's go to Michelle's side. No pools in this row. Here's a pool here. That's a mini boss, doesn't count, but it's 1 and 2 different types for 2 points. And then a pool here, 1, 2, 3 different types for 3 points, so that's 5 points. And finally, terrain number 5 is the towns. Towns are just worth 2 points. So 2, is that the only town I had? Apparently so. Yeah. 2 points.
And same.
Same for Michelle, 2 points. Okay, and then dungeons. So this is the one where the dungeon's worth 1 point, and then you get 1 point for each different type of terrain. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 4, yep, is 8. And Michelle's dungeons are this one here. So 1, 2, this is the same 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. So far in the tile score, I've got 7, 9, 21, 23, 31. Michelle's got 11, 17, 22, 24, 28. So very close game so far. Now mini bosses are worth 2 points each. So I have no mini bosses. Michelle's got 1, 2 for 4 points. And that's our pug Meeple crying back there. And now barking. Now crystals. I've got 2 crystals. Number 1, I've got the little water monsters here. So let's see how many I have of those. 1. And then the little bubbles, I've got 1. So 2 points total. Wow, that's it. Michelle's crystals are the Yetis. So she's got 1. Just wait for that Meeple. Okay, now matching monsters. These are the ones, if your monsters are matching the terrain they're on, you get a point. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 matching monsters. Michelle's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 matching monsters. Now bands. This is a band of 2, 3, or 4 or more. Horizontal or vertical of the same monsters. So I've got nothing matching there. Nothing matching there. Nothing. Oh, man. Oh, because you messed me up that one. So these are not next to each other. Meeple.
She's barking at the fan again.
Oh, she's barking at the fan. So I have no bands. Oh, my gosh. That hurts. What about Michelle? She's got a band of 2 there for 2 points. And then a band of here for 2 points. So 4 points for bands. Defeated heroes. I defeated 1 hero for 1 point. Michelle defeated 1 hero for 1 point. Okay, so for the tokens, I've got 2, 5, 6 points. Michelle's got 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 9, 13, 14 points. Meeps. Now, our boss score. I score 5 points if I have more combined monster, mini boss, and hero tokens in my lair. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Michelle's got 3, so I do get my additional 5 points. And Michelle, the King Croak, this is the one where Michelle scores a point for each dungeon anywhere on the map. So let's count it. Dungeons 1, 2, 3, 3 points. Okay. All right, let's count the final score. I've got 31 plus 6, 37 plus 5 is 42. Michelle, 28. Oh my gosh, really? 42, 45.
Oh,
Michelle, close game. GG. 45-42. Folks, that is Overboss Duel from our sponsor, Brotherwise Games. I want to thank them for sponsoring the show. And also want to thank Simple Fair Games for also sponsoring all of TLN. Thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, put them in the show notes below. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.